Welcome, folks, to the most sophisticated guide you never knew you needed, the art of public etiquette. Yes, today we delve into the delicate matter of managing your nose-burning methane in various social situations. We're not talking about the carbon footprint kind of methane, but rather the human-produced, often embarrassing, stinky, and always hilarious kind. We all do it, and it's completely natural. But sometimes it can be a little inconvenient. That's where etiquette comes in. It's the fine art of handling those little air biscuits that escape at the most inappropriate times with grace, wit, and a dash of humor. So whether you're in an elevator, at a business meeting, or even on a date, we've got you covered. The world of etiquette is vast and varied, and we're here to navigate it together. Now, let's explore some common scenarios where your etiquette will truly be tested. The elevator. A tiny, inescapable box of awkwardness. It's the perfect stage for a gut grumble. Now, I'm not talking about your stomach growling for a late lunch. No, I'm referring to the uninvited smelly guest who likes to make an appearance when you're packed like sardines in a tin can. This, my friends, is the moment for your Oscar-worthy performance. Should a sneaky toot escape? Feign shock as if you've just witnessed a crime, then suddenly turn your head and shoot a suspicious glance at the person next to you. If you're lucky, they'll be too busy fumbling with their phone to notice your accusing stare. But if they do, remember the golden rule. Deny till you die. And if all else fails, just remember the age-old wisdom that has saved many a red face. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. In the middle of a boardroom surrounded by suits and ties, the corporate jungle. Nothing ruffles feathers more than an untimely toot. But worry not, fellow flatulence fugitives, I've got a plan. Picture this. The meeting is in full swing, charts are flying, pens are scribbling, and then it happens. A rumble in the jungle, if you get my drift. First, don't panic, keep a poker face. This isn't your first rodeo. Now here's the pro tip. Shuffle your papers. Vigorously. The louder the rustle, the better the camouflage. The boardroom will be none the wiser. And if by some cruel twist of fate your camouflage fails, blame the chair. Yes, you heard me right. The creaky, old leather chair. Look at it with mild annoyance, give it a little jiggle, works every time. Public transport offers a symphony of sounds to mask your own musical contribution. Picture this. You're on a crowded bus or train, bodies pressed together closer than sardines in a can. The engines hum, the squeal of brakes, the ding of the stop request. All these sounds can be your ally in the fight against public flatulence. Now, timing is everything here. As the bus lurches to a stop, or the conductor announces the next station, that's your cue. A well-timed toot can be lost in the cacophony of the commute. But let's say the bus is eerily quiet, or worse, you miss your cue. Fear not. This is where our pro tip comes in. Adopt the look of serene ignorance. That's right, you heard nothing, you smell nothing. You are an innocent bystander in this olfactory orchestra. Remember, in the game of public etiquette, you know nothing of the olfactory offense. Dining out? The restaurant. A stage for culinary delights and, occasionally, a concert of covert toots. Now imagine you're enjoying the symphony of flavors, when suddenly, your internal orchestra decides to join in. What do? Well, here's the plan. As your belly rumbles, you cough. A grand, attention-diverting cough. The louder the cough, the better. It's like a magician's trick, misdirection at its finest. No one suspects the coughing diner, but what if the cough isn't enough? Fear not. Time your toot with the clinking of cutlery, the clatter of dishes, or the popping of a champagne cork. A well-timed toot is an undetectable toot. Pro tip, if all else fails, blame the chair. A squeaky chair is a tooter's best friend. Or maybe there's a dog nearby. Yes, that's it. It's the chair or the dog, never you. Remember, it's not you, it's the chair. Or the dog. Romance is in the air. And so is something else. Picture this, candlelit dinner, soft music playing in the background, a conversation that's flowing like a beautiful melody, and then, the unexpected happens. An uninvited guest makes an appearance in the form of a toot. Yes, a toot that has no respect for love or the romantic ambiance. What do you do in such a situation, you ask? Panic not, for we have just the solution for you. Instead of turning 50 shades of red, steer the conversation towards a topic that's all the rage these days: natural, organic living. That's right, folks. Talk about how you believe in embracing all things natural, even if it means letting out a toot or two. After all, it's just the body's way of expressing itself, isn't it? And if you're feeling particularly bold, you might even say, well, that's just my body applauding the delicious meal. Pro tip, deliver this line with a wink and a cheeky grin. It's all about embracing the natural processes, right? And there you have it, connoisseurs of class and composure. We've journeyed through the treacherous terrain of tooting in public, from the confined corners of elevators to the bustling cacophony of public transport. We've braved the silent intensity of libraries and navigated the social minefields of business meetings and romantic dates. We've mastered the art of the surprise glance, the suspicious look, the paper shuffle, and the well-timed cough. We've blamed creaky chairs, clattering dishes, screeching brakes, and even innocent dogs. We've discussed organic living and embraced the silent but deadly approach. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation where nature calls, remember these tips. Remember the art of public etiquette, and most importantly, remember that it's not you, it's the chair, or the dog, or the brakes, or the... So go forth, brave navigators of the gassy gauntlet. Toot on, but always with an air of mystery, and stay quirky, folks.